Hello everybody and welcome to the OJWonderbread snack review. Today on the snack review I'm going to be trying the Charms Blow Pop Minis. And the Blow Pop is not really a candy that I've thought about much as I've gotten older. When I think about Blow Pops, it makes me nostalgic for a time in my life. When I was in grade school, I would do well on a math test and the teacher would allow me to choose between a sticker or a Blow Pop. And obviously, as a kid, I would rather have the candy over the sticker. But now, as I'm 34 years old, looking back on that, I kind of realize what the Blow Pop was. Blow Pop, as well as the Tootsie Roll, are just cheap candies that are able to be bought by the bagful, so teachers are able to give these out as rewards without having to spend too much money. These candies make me think of a candy that Joe Biden would be eating or referencing. And, nowadays as the fancy sipper slash snack reviewer, who's a professional now, there's so many new tasty candies in the world. Will the Blow Pop Minis be able to, sneak into the candy confectionery market and dominate Hershey's and, the nerd clusters and stuff like that? Or is this going to be just like a $1.25 waste of money that I'll never buy again? Well, we're going to find out together as I'm going to be trying the 4 flavors of the Blow Pop Minis. The 4 flavors of the Blow Pop Minis are going to be watermelon, blue raspberry, cherry, and sour apple. I have the 4 flavors lined up in front of me, but before I try these, let's see what is in this candy. There can't be much as these are kind of cheap candies, but first let's look at the ingredients. In this you are getting sugar, corn syrup, gum base, citric acid, starch, natural flavors, glycerin, artificial colors including FD&C red 40, FD&C blue 1, turmeric coloring, BHT added as a preservative. There's milk and soy present in this. This is made by Charms LLC based out of Covington, Tennessee, and their website is tootsie.com. The nutrition facts in this, there are 6 servings. They had 8 pieces each, 60 calories. There's no fat or sodium, but 15 grams of carbohydrates, 12 grams of sugar, with an included 12 grams of sugar. Let's look at the box of this. Here is the Blow Pop mini box, listing off the flavors. Here is the back, in which it's the stuff that I listed off. If you want to pause this, you can read this for yourself. If you think I'm lying, I don't know why I would be lying about this. So that is everything about the Blow Pop Minis. One thing I'm going to think about before I open this is the concept of what this is. This is a theater box of a candy that has a gum inside of it. If Tootsie is the company that also exists that's a Blow Pop product, I don't know why they didn't just have a Tootsie Roll inside of this instead of gum. If you were to be watching this in a movie theater, would you want to be chewing like 100 pieces of gum while you're watching a movie? Would you be spinning it into a cup, like chewing tobacco in the theater? It in itself doesn't really make any sense. There is 6 servings per container at 8 pieces. That's a lot of gum. Am I supposed to have this box for a long time? It really just doesn't make any sense. Eating 1 lollipop makes sense. You get the gum, you spit it out. But having like 100 pieces of gum and 100 mini pieces of sucker doesn't make any sense, but I don't know, I bought this, thought I would try it. So let's try the first flavor. This is going to be one of the red flavors, so this is going to be either the watermelon or the cherry. Let's see how this tastes. This is going to be hard to review without talking with my mouth full. It does taste good. The Blow Pops are a good tasty candy. Ooh. It's just very sweet. Honestly, this video is going to be kind of like an ASMR more than anything, as I'm going to be chewing on microphone. This will probably be a bad video. But in terms of the first flavor, which I believe is the watermelon, it is a pretty good watermelon flavor. It does taste like a artificial candy watermelon, not a real watermelon. I think the watermelon is what the taste of the Mountain Dew Major Melon should have been. This does taste like a good candy watermelon, and I thought it was pretty good. Let's go on to the next flavor, the cherry flavor. The cherry flavor is better than the watermelon. It has a little bit of a sour aftertaste to it. Both of these candies so far have been incredibly sweet. I'm now having to chew gum because there's gum in every piece of this. As I said, it makes it very difficult to eat this in a movie theater or to even understand the context of why this would exist as a food item or a candy. I mean, maybe if you like gum a lot and you don't eat candy a lot, this box could last you a long time, but I'll eat it all, so I don't know. On to the next flavor. This is going to be the blue raspberry Blow Pop Mini. See, this is a very good, tasty candy. Of all of the, 5-cent candies, the Blow Pops are pretty good. The issue with eating these and reviewing these is these seem to be a lot worse for your teeth than any other candy. Having to bite into this, I can just feel my teeth rotting away more so than if I were to drink soda or any other candy. I'm sure chewing this doesn't help, and it's a very sticky, material. It's just weird. It's a weird candy. I don't know why this candy exists. So the last flavor I'm going to be reviewing is the sour apple. When I was younger, this used to be my favorite flavor. Let's see if I still enjoy this in my 30s. I think the blue raspberry is the best one of these flavors. It has the best sweetness, though. If I were to list the flavors, I think blue raspberry would be number 1. Sour apple would be number 2. I think cherry and watermelon will be tied for last place, but they're both pretty good. So the one thing that I'm going to say about this candy is, as the song goes, let me see the Tootsie Roll. I think if they had a Tootsie Roll inside of this and I was able to chew this sucker, or what is supposed to be a sucker, as this has no stick in it, as it says on this. This is a blow pop without the stick. If I were to be able to, bite into the sucker material and then eat the Tootsie Roll, it would make a lot more sense than just having a ton of tiny gums. I will say, though, in terms of the old-fashioned gums, I do think that the gum that's inside of the Charms Blow Pop was a lot better than that of a Bazooka Joe gum or any of those other gums where the flavor lasts for about 5 seconds. But you can't eat this in a movie theater, and this is a movie theater box. I got this at Dollar Tree for $1.25, and I don't think it was the biggest waste of money in the world. I will definitely never buy this again, though. So what will I be giving the Blow Pop Minis on the OJWonderbread snack review? I'll give this a 4.5 out of 10. Issues with this candy are now I have a lot of gum in my mouth. It seems as if chewing these are going to rot my teeth out faster than any other candy in the world. The positives are these are very tasty candies. They have a good product, just the execution of comparing this to any other candy. It's just, It's kind of dumb. Like, unless you want gum with a candy, there's no reason anybody would buy this. So that's everything I had to say about the Charms Blow Pop Minis. If you go to a Dollar Tree and you see this, maybe check this out. I don't personally think that this is any better than just eating a sucker or something like that. But that's everything I have to say about this. Thank you so much for watching this video. I've been OJ Wonderbread, and goodbye.